Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here and you're into photography, video making, tech, gear reviews and drones, start now by subscribing and hitting the bell so you won't miss anything. Many of you are asking me how is it like to live in the south of Italy during lockdown. I must say that even though we're in Italy, south of Italy was not affected the way that Lombardia and northern Italy are. I mean, they're still recovering and their numbers are still really high. In Apulia region at the moment, there's not many positive cases of COVID-19. There is an increase daily in the neighborhood around like 5 to 10 a day, but luckily nobody's in intensive care, so that's good news. I mean, I haven't seen my parents and my parents-in-law in 2 months. I mean, I think the last days I saw them were the first days of March. And it's hard. It's hard for the kids, it's hard for all of us. Every time we have to go out to do some shopping, we have to wear masks and gloves, and they're really hard to find. It's day 50 of the lockdown. And I've been wanting to do this video in a long time, but I just found some spare time today because kids looks like they found a balance between being attached to our legs and crying and screaming. So day today is beautiful, there's sun, it's already a couple of days that's like that, you start feeling summer. And I must say we're really lucky because we have a garden. I mean, I couldn't imagine how it would be locked down without a garden.
Showing off, don't wanna have to wait tonight. Better off, I'm gonna find my way tonight.
It's been pretty hard at the beginning. I mean, the first 2 weeks, I remember I was going through a nervous breakdown. I mean, I was scared for my kids, I was scared for my parents-in-law, I was scared for my parents. I mean, it's something that touches you for the first time from close by. I mean, we heard about SARS, we heard about Ebola, but they were never a threat. And for the first time, we're understanding what's a close threat. And scientists and politicians were mumbling around whether to close everything, to shut down economy. And that lasted until they realized how dangerous COVID-19 is. Italy was one of the first one to get in lockdown, and for the first time we see some light at the end of the tunnel. Probably on the 4th of May, in a week, 10 days, we start opening some activities. People can go out, of course, with masks and gloves, keeping social distancing active. I think we're gonna take this for a long time. And that's something good also for the kids. I mean, also for people who don't have a garden and are not as lucky as I am. Being able to go out of the house for many people would mean breathe, because I'm feeling, for what I read on newspapers, on social network, people are getting crazy. They need to get out of their apartment. I mean, they're in isolation and total lockdown for the last 2 months. And that's a lot. That's a lot. I had to face the first couple of weeks in a mind state that wasn't the best. But then I started coping with it. I started enjoying time with the kids. I actually started enjoying working from home. Luckily, I have all the equipment here with me that makes me work from home. I'm 100% operational. I answer phone, I answer emails, I take care of my daily duties. So I'm really happy with that. There is, of course, a funny side. I mean, while I'm working, kids every once in a while shout, but there's Paola taking care of them, and she's doing a great and amazing job. In the meantime, she's taking care of the house and the kids, so it's not easy, and I imagine it's hard for her. So I'm trying to help her, but of course, husband helping is never enough. I mean, there's always more requests, but I totally understand her. And again, she's doing a great job. One of the motto at the beginning of the lockdown was "Andrà tutto bene," which is, you hear that? "Andrà tutto bene," which means everything is gonna be fine. But what we're doing a lot is cooking, baking, preparing pizza, preparing pasta, preparing sweets, baking bread. It's I think I gained like 4/5 kilos in the last 50 days. One of the things that shocked me the most on YouTube is the cities without any people in. And I've seen so many videos on internet of huge cities like totally in lockdown, no cars or people around. I was watching a couple of days ago webcam on the Fifth Avenue and on Times Square in New York, and there was no one around, and that's scary. But it wasn't as scary as seeing my city from a drone with nobody around. Something that touches you personally for the first time. Probably it's the first direct contact that we had with a pandemic. It's those roads, I know all of them, I've been there, I have people who live there close by. Is a feeling that's really, really hard to describe. I mean, I'm sure that all of you have lived this and are living this. So probably you can understand, and there's no need for me to get into details of what this feeling is. But it's something that touches you, and probably we will have memory of this for the rest of our lives. I really hope I can tell this story to my kids. I mean, they're not even 4 at the moment. I don't know if they will have memory. They know they can't go outside because there's a virus. They know what's it called. They are trying to understand. I mean, I'm trying to teach them and trying to let them understand that they have to wash their hands, that when we go out, they will need to wear a mask and gloves. And it's a game for them. So I think that they will remove this memory from their baggage in the future when they grow old. And I would like to tell them a happy ending story. This pandemic made us understand what's important in life, and how important it is to hug your parents, and how important it is for my parents to hug their grandkids, which are here. And thank God we have FaceTime and WhatsApp video. I mean, we call each other every day. I think we call each other every day now more than what we used to do when the lockdown was not on. But I think we're gonna start to appreciate more small things and understand what's really important. Smash the like button, guys, if you like the video. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Usually my contents are much more interesting. I talk about gadgets, video and photography. But today I wanted to tell you guys how is life here in the south of Italy. I'll see you on the next video.